How's it going, everyone? I want to talk about Tesla and the chart on this one and what I'm looking to do for this one as I traded this one before, but do keep in mind this thing can squeeze the shorts. It has the reputation for that, especially with the election with Elon in here. The last time I traded this thing was way back in here in July of 2024. You could see this big overextension move here. And we're starting to get that beginning here where we're at this upper band here. We started to see a little bit of sell-off. The main thing that I try to teach, it's not really, if you touch the band here, it's more about the time distance away from this short-term EMA 5. The reason why this was such a good short is because we know reversion in the mean is going to happen. So if you get a lot of candles not touching the CMA 5, well, chances are they're going to touch it and it's going to be very fast. And then as you can see right on this candle here, we touched the 5 and the 10, making a massive move down from 271 all the way to 233. You lost about $40 of your move down, and if you're bought puts, you made lots of money. And the reason why I like to do these trend reversals is because you get candles like this one right here, where you get these massive candles. So let's take a look at Tesla here. This last time I took it, it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bought it on the 7th candle and I accumulated all the way up. And as you can see, we went 8, 9, and then this 10th candle hit this EMA 5. That's pretty long and it's pretty rare, and that's why I took it. And then you can also see on these candles here, we had a K value of 94. So this was a pretty rare scenario. Do we get something like this? As you can see, we broke all through these highs here. We're all the way up at 328. Do we keep on going up? We have 3 daily candles not touching the 5. You can see on this candle on November 5th, we're physically touching the 5 here, and now we're 3-day candles away. So the first things we want to look for is, are we touching this red band? And if you're in the Discord, you have my settings. You know how to set up your chart. I have a video for that. Super affordable. It's a great community. But what we want to do is, are we touching this red band? And if we are, we look for puts. Do we have time distance? We do not have the time distance yet. I want to at least give it some time because we just left these bands here. As you can see, we're not even close to due for any of the EMA 10 and 20, nor the 5. So, but as you can see, all throughout price history, though, as you can see, when we go away from it, it goes back to it. But we want to look for extremes. We don't want to just say, hey, I want to take a B trade setup. I want to take an A plus setup if I'm buying puts. Because if I'm buying puts, I have time decay. So I'll go through everything that I'm looking for too. If you go through the option chain, I would never do 8 November. You want to give yourself some wiggle room. You want to be like, okay, I don't, because I know I'm not going to get the exact top or bottom. We know that doesn't work. So we want to give some wiggle room. I know when it gets close to the top that I can get a correction. So if I did this, I would do a 70-day expiration, 17 January. I look at the IVs. The implied volatilities are about 50%. It's not terribly too expensive, terribly high where I wouldn't take a shot at this. And then I'd be looking at my put size. I'm at puts only right in here. And so for me personally, I like to do one in the money. I'm a little safer. So these are $31.55 for the premium. And that would cost you about $3,000 a contract. So that's that. And that's how I look to do this. So you can look at this as everything that you need to do. And how I do this, I only buy, I was attached to order in. I only buy one, and it's always at the end of the day. You can see how throughout this price here, you see how we just kept going all the way up throughout the day. If you just bought in the very beginning, or even if it just touched here, you won't get as better entry. So I made massive money on this put right here. It was over 30% gains, even with a longer term expiration, which is very nice. I like to do it because I'm very safe, because I know price is going to hit this EMA 5. We can look at all throughout price history here. Let's look for the extremes Tesla. It doesn't do it much. Like, for example, let's look at this one. You see how we immediately touch this upper band? I don't immediately short it. It's just there for a buy signal. You can see we're physically touching this EMA 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess what happens? We immediately touch it. This makes a nice move down. This right here would have made you pretty good money on options. This was a 5% move down to the lows. And if you're looking at it, we have 261 to 247, not too bad. And then we come back up. So that's really what I'm looking at, guys. I'm looking for the extremes. If we hug this upper band a little bit, I'd probably take a shot. Same thing. I mean, you could look all throughout price history. Here was an example for call sign. As you can see, we haven't touched the EMA5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 daily candles, and we get the confirmation of hitting the lower band. So what happens is we buy calls for this short-term correction. So I play both sides of the coin. I'm not betting against Tesla all the time. I will also go with it. That's a 14% move. If you did very short-term options, you were making bank. But as for me, I like to do at least a month out, and I would have easily made over 50% on that for sure. But let's go back to the here. So we're just now here. Would I be a buyer? Absolutely not. I've seen these things plummet right away. But I also want to be cautious and be like, remember, we're looking for extremes, and the K value's at 81. I've seen it go to 94 on the K value. We're also seeing the weekly chart. We are not totally up at this ATR42. As I can see, I could show you many times where Tesla does hit that, and then oftentimes it plummets through there. So yeah, let's give this one some time. I'm going to give you guys an alert in the Discord. You guys know I alert things in the swing trade alerts. It will be in the swing trade. I'll say, hey, I'm buying Tesla puts. I'll give you guys my exact premium and everything. I think you guys are going to really like this one. This one made me lots of money before, and I'm super picky. If I'm ever in an option trade in my Discord, you know it's one of the best setups. I've done these. I've done probably like 4 or 5 this year. If that tells you anything. You know, maybe 6, because I'm very picky, because when I do options, I know they're extremely risky, so I want to make sure I get the best setups. I'll show you one I just recently did, was BABA. As you can see, here's that same scenario. You see how we haven't touched this EMA5 in quite some times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, China stocks are harder. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the candle right here touched it, but remember, you know, I do double it for China stocks, but look at this massive move down here. I actually was able to rinse and repeat. I got out of this candle here, it went up, got back in this, rinse, repeat. And that's a lot of the times I will do. I will rinse and repeat these options. Once I'm up a good bit, I'll trail and stop it and make sure I don't lose the gains. But yeah, this one went totally down. And a lot of them are going to go down way farther than I expect. So yeah, let's give this one a watch. I'm getting very bearish on this one here soon. So hopefully this gives us about, I want to see at least, give me about 2 or 3 more daily candles away from the CMA5, and then I'll take a shot at it, guys. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to join the premium Discord and how to join the channel, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below. I'll have it pinned. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll be in my description. You can't miss it. It's a really nice community, and I'm always trying to improvise it, and I'm very excited about this year's results. We've had really nice results doing this simple strategy. As long as you're patient, just like fishing, it's the same thing with trading. You will make massive money. If you click day trade alerts, that will get you right into the membership, but when you do join, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. Please read the rules. Please read how to subscribe. Remember, to always avoid scammers. I will never message you, trade your accounts, or DM you. You can read the testimonies too right in here. But if you hit server shop in the top left here, or say server subscriptions, you will see 2 memberships. They're not showing now because it's taken a while to load. But I offer 2 memberships, Swing Trading and then Day and Swing Trading Plus. Day and Swing Trading Plus is my favorite. It's $12 a month. You get swing trades and day trades. But most importantly, it's more teaching you guys how to trade, right? For example, I did gold puts right here, and I show you guys exactly why I liked it. I showed you what you're going to understand these lines here. This is called the 15-minute orb strat and how to follow the trend. So if we look at gold today, and why did I take that? We had a beautiful trade right in here for the community of how we found out this was a downtrend, and we took it right here on this EMA 20 to coming back down, and it was just a beautiful trade and stuff like that. And if once you learn more and more of this, you're going to see like how awesome this strategy works. So day trade alerts, you're going to have swing trade alerts right in here, and then swing trading education. I'm going to look to compile this all into one, so keep on watch for that. But this is your most important video here, how to set up your indicators. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you guys do like to join, like I said, it's so cheap. The highest membership is $12. Just swing trading is $6, but this video covers my Tesla analysis. I have yet to lose on Tesla. This strategy works best on bigger cap stocks, and I actually haven't lost on over $5 stock period this whole year. So that just shows you higher price stocks works amazing. So yeah, definitely watch this one. I'll be looking for puts on this one, so we'll be watching this one. So hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you guys like this video, give a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll be in the Discord if you need anything. Peace out.